dazzling performance on the pitch was overshadowed by a serious racism controversy as Real Madrid secured a 1-0 win over Benfica in their UEFA Champions League first-leg playoff at the Estadio da Luz. The match was briefly halted after Vinicius Jr. accused Benfica player Gianluca Prestiani of directing a racist slur at him shortly after he scored the game's only goal.
Otário do caralho! Anda cá, filho da puta! Anda cá, filho da puta! Anda cá, filho da puta! Animal do caralho! Anda, filho da puta!
Vinicius curled a superb shot into the top corner early in the second half to send the Spanish side ahead, sparking celebrations near the corner flag. He was shown a yellow card for his exuberance, but the mood soon turned tense. Moments later, Prestiani confronted Vinicius, raising his shirt to cover his mouth before saying something to him. Teammates interpreted the gesture as an attempt to conceal a racist insult. The Brazilian winger stopped play by running to referee François Letexier, who signaled the activation of FIFA and UEFA's anti-racism protocol, stopping the match for roughly 10 minutes. Players and coaches from both sides were seen in animated discussions as the situation unfolded. Cameras then captured Vinicius reporting to the referee that he had been called a monkey, a slur that carries a deeply racist connotation and has a long history of abuse against black footballers. Benfica fans angrily reacted throughout much of the incident, with bottles and other objects thrown toward Vinicius and his teammates. Despite the disruption, play eventually resumed. Real held on to their lead to take a narrow advantage into the second leg at the Santiago Bernabeu next week. But the evening, intended to be celebrated for footballing excellence, will instead be remembered for the serious accusations that cast a shadow over European football's flagship competition. Reactions, denials, and ongoing debate. The reaction to the alleged racial abuse was swift and sharply divided. Vinicius, in a passionate Instagram post after the match, labeled racists cowards, and criticized the handling of the incident by officials, calling the anti-racism protocol poorly executed and questioning why more decisive action wasn't taken. "Nothing that happened today is new in my life or in my family's life," he wrote, underscoring how frequent racist abuse has been in his career. Real Madrid defender Trent Alexander-Arnold described the incident as a disgrace to football, while team captain Federico Valverde backed Vinicius, saying that covering one's mouth to speak says a lot about what was said. Forward Kylian Mbappé reacted strongly, publicly calling for Prestiani to be banned from the Champions League, stating that the behavior doesn't deserve to be seen in this competition again. Mbappé himself was also targeted during the incident, with some supporters directing jeers at him after intervening in defense of his teammate.
Hay jugadores que lo han escuchado de Benfica también y después de este punto ha empezado todo lo que ha visto. Por eso que hay que explicar tranquilo, pero yo no quiero hablar de manera general, como lo ha dicho, porque yo he venido en Portugal muchas veces, yo he tenido la suerte de tener muchos compañeros, muchos amigos de Portugal, nunca me ha pasado nada. Y en este tipo de cosas es importante de hablar de manera muy clara y de no hablar en general, porque hay personas que no han hecho nada. Y en el estadio yo pienso que hay 70.000 personas que han hecho nada, que únicamente querían apoyar a su equipo. Yo tengo el máximo respeto para el Benfica, para su entrenador, que es uno de los mejores de la historia, que ha hecho la historia de Real Madrid. Pero este jugador para mí no merece jugar más la Champions. Es una cosa maravillosa de jugar la Champions, la mejor competición. Yo pienso que toda la gente que está aquí, tú eres periodista, te ilusiona mucho la Champions, ¿no? Claro, me ilusiona como jugador, ilusiona a la gente, ilusiona a los niños y tenemos que dar el mejor ejemplo a los jóvenes, porque si dejamos pasar este tipo de cosas, yo pienso que todos los valores del fútbol no valen para nada, todo lo que creemos no vale para nada y hay que hacer algo.
Contrast, Prestiani has issued a public denial of the racism allegations. The Benfica winger took to social media to say he never directed racist comments at Vinicius, and that the Brazilian had misinterpreted what was said. He lamented receiving threats from other players following the incident. Benfica manager José Mourinho, a former Real coach, tried to defuse the situation, but drew criticism for his comments. Mourinho emphasized that Benfica was not a racist club, referencing the club's black legend Eusebio, but also appeared to suggest that Vinicius' celebration contributed to the tensions. UEFA has confirmed it is reviewing official reports and will consider disciplinary action if necessary, a process that could result in sanctions if any racist conduct is officially verified. The incident has reignited long-standing concerns about racism in European football, with calls growing among fans, players, and anti-racism groups for tougher enforcement, clearer protocols, and stronger sanctions. As Real Madrid look ahead to the second leg, the broader debate over how to confront racism in football shows no signs of abating.